Hey, what's up, Survivors? paulsoaresjr here. Welcome to XCom Enemy Unknown. This will be my full playthrough of the game, and some of you are going to get to be soldiers in my XCom organization. So I've got 14 pages of names already, and I will be assigning them on a first-come, first-served basis to my soldiers that I control on the battlefield. Now, I'd also asked these folks to write some fan fiction as well, so I've got some bios already submitted as well. Don't move. As well as promises to keep up a journal where they just write some fan fiction about their soldier, their daily life on the base, and after-action reports from the missions, etc. It's going to be really cool. So there's a link down below if you want to sign up or check out the fan fiction. So, but anyway, let's get started with the actual playthrough, shall we? So let's choose. We're going to choose our difficulty here, and I'm going to go with classic. This is an extreme challenge for experienced XCOM players only. I have played the original from 1994. I'm comfortable with the game, although I've only spent an hour or two with this particular version, a spiritual successor, if you will. But I'm hearing that classic is just like the old one, brutal and unforgiving, and that's the way we like it around here. I'm also going to choose Ironman because I can. For the full effect, we're going to do Ironman, and this might keep the revolving door open, if you will, so we'll get more soldiers in here. I can't reload. Basically, this will prevent me from reloading earlier saves if something bad goes down in one of the missions and I lose a bunch of guys. So that's basically what that says. So we're going to do that too. I don't need the tutorial. Here we go. I've played on normal so far, about 2 hours just to get my feet wet. Indeed. Arthur C. Clarke. Shooting stars. Or are they? That's never a good idea. Walking to it for a closer peek. That's when you run, people. Oh, God. Bad day in the city. Who are you gonna call? Oh, XCOM. Of course.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, XCOM Enemy Unknown. That's the cutscene. Frankly, the original cutscene was much more kick butt, but that was fair enough. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing we want to do is identify a base location. We need to choose just one. So in each one that we choose here, the options we have will confer some kind of benefit. So let's take a look at these. North America is going to give us air and space benefit. All aircraft and Aircraft weapons cost 50% less. Okay, not too exciting. Europe, expert knowledge. Laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. That's pretty good. Future combat. All projects in the foundry and the officer training school cost 50 less. That would be good too, but I don't even know when we get the foundry. The officer training school would be good for upgrading the squad size right away, but I think that's limited value. Continent bonus here. We have ways. Autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. I don't mind waiting a few days. And then Africa, we have all in. Monthly XCom funding increased by 30%. That, to me, sounds like the best deal. I've been reading a little bit about the classic mode of XCOM, the new one here, and apparently money is at a premium. So we're going to go with the cash, so we're going to drop our base right in Africa.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Alright, so here we get the op and the mission objectives, etc. So there's an alien abduction going on right now in Nigeria. So this is kind of the this is our story-based reason for dropping our base in Nigeria, apparently, in Africa. So the mission brief is alien abduction in progress. Site is clear of civilians and multiple hostile elements are present. Collateral damage is not a concern. So go in, blow stuff up, don't worry about it. Sounds like Team America, the movie. Mission objectives. Sweep the abduction site and identify threats and neutralize all hostile targets. We have a tip here as well. Always move to flank enemies if possible. They are easier to hit and score critical hits against this. A very the game seems to be highly cover based, so you always kind of want to move into cover, and you'll see that here in a minute. Let's launch the mission and get started. So this is my starting squad right now. They're going to have their own names, but I will be giving them names of the people that signed up on my my pledge here in a second.
Strike one. This is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
All right. Now, I wasn't sure they were going to put me right into the campaign like this. This part's a little bit scripted, I think. It's not the tutorial, but anyways. All right, so we're going to get started. I can't change the names here in the tactical combat. But what I can do is finish the mission and get back to the base and do that, I think. So why don't we do that? We have 4. Right now, everybody's a rookie. So they all start out with the same gear, assault rifles, and a handgun. And beyond that, nothing. So here we are, and I'm going to kind of scan out a little bit, get a lay of the land. Now the maps here are a little bit different from what I've remember from the original, and I don't want to make too many comparisons to the original because I want to enjoy this for what it's worth, and not have nostalgia hamper my enjoyment or your enjoyment watching. So I will make some comparisons here and there, but I'll try to keep my biases to myself, so that we can have a fun Let's Play. Alright, so we're going to spin around here. Let's see. We have Vasily, E01, Tadashi Hasegawa, and Ronin Katz. So this is XCOM is a multinational organization, as you can see here with all the different names. And I am the commander. So now I'm going to move guys on the battlefield. It's all turn-based, so nothing's happening right now until I move somebody, and then I hit end turn. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take Vasily and move him up here. And I'm just going to give it a lowdown here for the first mission. I'm not going to do this continuously. Once we get started and you guys understand the game a little bit more, then I'll be breezing through these missions. I shouldn't say breeze, but I will be moving a little faster than I am right now, because I don't want to give you a tutorial every time we play. All right, so I'm going to move. Let's see. We have Tadashi's going to go up here and see this cover. We're going to try to stick behind cover. You get basically 2 moves per turn. So right here, this little flag shows you that see, these guys have 2. He's got one left because he's used one. So you want to kind of leave one if you can for slipping into Overwatch. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. Alright, cats. Here's what we're going to do with cats. I think we're going to go through this building. We can check this door. Now, the door's kind of far, so he's going to have to dash. Dash means run, and it uses up 2 of your action. Those action pips. In 1994 XCOM, you had time units, or action points, where you'd say you had 40 or 50 or something, and as you moved it, that counter would go down, and it was more of a kind of a bean counting game. So I'm not sure if I like this more or the other way. It was certainly more tedious in XCOM 1994, but you had more options. Okay, now we're going to open this door. Can we do that? It does not take up a pip, but they can't react if I open the door and see anything yet, so we'll just wait till next turn. Now these 2 guys over here still have some time left, so I'm going to put them into Overwatch, which means it fires on the first enemy that moves into your line of sight at a small aim penalty. I'm going to do that for both of these guys. So if anybody moves into our vision, or our sight, we'll take a pop shot. So that's the end of my turn. It automatically ended since everybody had finished their moves. The aliens get their turn, and now it's back to my turn. So nothing happened. Nothing exciting anyway. So now we're going to move over here to you. She's going to open the door.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Dr. Valen is your researcher back at base. She gives you some tips and insights along the way. So now we open the door. We've spotted 3 aliens inside this looks like an office building. And now we need to react. So I'm looking for windows. We don't have any windows here. It's a solid structure all around. You might be able to get up on the roof. Having a height gives you an advantage. There's an aim bonus for having height advantage. Now, you can get up there simply by choosing one of your guys and then trying to place them on the roof. We can't. There's no access in this roof, so I don't have that that option showing up on screen. So this shows you all the different aliens and my percentage chance to hit one from where we are. Now, when they're in cover, your chance to hit is reduced. And there's full cover and half cover. Full shield is full cover. Half shield doesn't give you as much of a bonus. So now we're going to try to dash over here and try to flank them. And what do we have here? We have these 2 guys. I don't want to go through the building. I'd rather come around the corner and try to surprise them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move Ronin up here. Now we have frag grenades too. I'm going to put them on Overwatch this turn. You don't have it quite enough to get around that corner and toss a grenade yet. We're going to have E01 at 45%. I'm going to keep this guy busy. It's not great odds, but... Oh, she got him. Nice. Now they have 3 hit points, so 2 didn't quite kill them. Now she's going to be kind of exposed here. I wonder if you can close that door now. Probably not, because that would be tactically intelligent. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, so now we're going to try to flank. Flanking is critical in this game. You want to try to flank as often as you can to get behind or to the side of them so you can ignore their cover. But I don't want to run over here and potentially get sniped by someone over in that area, because we have not uncovered that area yet, so we don't know what's hanging out over there. So we're going to have to go... Well, let's dash anyway. We'll take chances. Now, as the game progresses and you kill aliens and you do these missions, you can gain experience, and then you can purchase special abilities, and your characters will be assigned classes like sniper, assault, support, and heavy. And then each one of those classes has special abilities in like a tree. Whoa, is right. It's that green goo just blasting right through the walls. So the terrain is pretty much fully destructible, which the XCom 1994 edition had, which was pretty sweet. Something for that time was kind of unheard of. Now, is this a door? This is a door, but I don't appear that I can open it. I think I can kick it through. Yeah, so this line right here looks like this is a path that I can take, so I can kick this door down. And I'm probably going to do that, but let me get this guy. Oh, we still have a shot over here. 45, 25, 25. Let's take another. Now, this guy's going to take a shot. Now, if he's in Overwatch, and I didn't notice, I don't think there's any indicator on screen, then he might get a pop shot at me if I turn this corner. I'm not going to be able to get back into cover. Alright, 65% for that guy, 52 here. I'm going to use a frag, which is going to give me a guaranteed kill on this guy. Fire.
Suck on this!
So I don't want to miss with my rifle.
Commander,
Oh,
you
yeah.
may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective...